100.7.
Melody.
100.7.
I love this station. Melody 100.7 FM.
Reset one of your presets for your hit music now. 100.7.
Melody FM 100.7.
Newest radio station is 100.7. What's the big difference? We play anything like this. And this. And even this. A bigger variety with the biggest music library. 100.7. We play anything.
Let's do it.
Very beautiful morning to you. Welcome to another beautiful, beautiful day on the Melody 100.7 FM. It is Melody Sunrise. This beautiful day, the 5th day of the second month of the year 2026. Another beautiful time here with me this morning. And of course, looking through the sky outside, the weather is looking clement. And of course, means we're ready to go again. The big G in heaven has given us a very beautiful day to go. Go grab it. And that's what he's telling us. It now behoves on you to achieve what you wish to achieve today. What is your aim for today? What is your aim? So you need to go grab it, go get it, and go for your goals this morning. Don't let anything put you down. And go and grab it. Today is the 5th day of February, the year 2026. Good morning and welcome to Melody Sunrise. Melody Sunrise will serve you breakfast, hot, fresh and spicy every day. We do this, and of course I will bring you the very best of inspiration, entertainment, information and education on your radio. On behalf of the team here, my name is Pretty, and it feels good to be here. The finest is right here this morning. We bring you the very best, of course, non-stop vibes, and don't forget a bit of weather very shortly. Newspaper headlines very shortly as well. Sports come through at 8:30. 9 o'clock, we get straight into the People's Assembly. People's Assembly, where are we going this morning? You get to know very shortly where we will be going. So another beautiful day to get going. And at the other side of it, we celebrate those celebrating their birthdays today. We have a couple of great guys celebrating today. So we'll be looking through the, of course, celebrate them. Every morning, you have two choices. What are the two choices that you have? To continue to sleep with your dreams or to wake up and chase them. Which one are you going to be doing today? Are you still sleeping and sleeping on your dreams? Don't do that. Don't do that. Get your groove on and get it going this morning. Good morning to you and welcome to the show. The finance is here. Good morning.
Nothing to do to save his life. Call his wife in. Nothing to say but what a day. How's your boy been? Nothing to do, it's up to you. I've got nothing to say, but it's okay. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Going to work, don't wanna go. Feeling low down. Heading for home, you start to roam. Then you're in town. Everybody knows there's nothing doing. Everything's closed, it's like a ruin. Everyone you see is half asleep, and you're on your own, you're in the street. After a while, you start to smile. Now you feel cool. Then you decide to take a walk by the old school. Nothing has changed, it's still the same. I've got nothing to say, but it's okay. Good morning, good morning, good morning.
Yeah, good morning, good morning. All my dears out there listening to me, good morning to you. You know, when you arise in the morning, you need to think of what a precious privilege you've had, because it's not everyone that got that privilege. It's not everyone that's got the mercy. You know, he says he will show mercy to whom? He will show mercy. You're one of those who's been given the privilege of seeing the mercy. So when you arise in the morning, always think of what a precious privilege it is to be alive, to breathe, to think, to enjoy, and to laugh. Because it's not everyone that's gotten that opportunity. Opportunities are like sunrise. Yes. If you wait too long, you miss them. Yes, you miss them big time. So you need to learn to rise up, start afresh, and see the bright opportunity in each day that you are given. Because you don't need to count the days. All you need to do is make the days count for you. So good morning and good morning and good morning. The finest is here this morning. Up next is newspaper headline.
After a while you start to smile. Now you feel cooler. Then you decide to take a walk by the old school. Nothing has changed, it's still the same. I've got nothing to say, but it's okay. Good morning, good morning, good morning.
Hello, my name is Tokwe Alabi. Keep listening to Melody FM 100.7 Basharun Ibadan. Keep listening. Don't touch it.
Alright, before I take you to newspaper headlines, let me quickly take you through weather predictions for major cities in Nigeria. And let's begin from home here in Ibadan, where the weatherman says today it's going to be very cloudy. In fact, it's already looking very cloudy in the city. If you look at it, it's like the morning is not yet done yet. It's like it's still we are still in the very early hours of the day, like in the 5 a.m., 6 a.m. hours. Whereas it's already 8 minutes gone past 8. So it's going to be like that for most part of the day until about 12 noon, when you have a heat coming through. Around 1, 2, 3, it's going to be heaty. 29 degrees Celsius is what we have right now, but later it will drop to 26 degrees Celsius. That was what we started the day with. And it will not go beyond 31 degrees Celsius with a precipitation of 10%, wind movement at 5 km per hour, and the humidity is standing at 96%, that is. And for the city of Lagos, it is also cloudy. In fact, it's looking like it's going to rain now in Lagos, the way it's appearing. Temperature there is going to be ranging between 27 to 33 degrees Celsius with a precipitation of 10%, wind movement at 8 km per hour, and the humidity 94% for the city of Lagos. And for the nation's capital, Abuja, it's a partly sunny weather situation right now. The temperature is going to be ranging between 24 and 33 degrees Celsius. It looks like later in the evening, it might be raining in Abuja today. And of course, for the city of Owerri, the eastern heartland, the city of Ungwari, is a partly sunny weather situation there. Later it's going to be very heaty. Yeah, the heat will be up so well in the city of Owerri today. Temperature ranges between 24 to 27. Then it will rise to about 32 degrees Celsius. For the city of Port Harcourt, the Garden City, is a partly sunny weather as well. 24 degrees the lowest temperature and 32 degrees the highest temperature. For the city of Jos in Plateau State, looking sunny already. The temperature is going to be ranging between 21 degrees and 31 degrees Celsius. And let me end it in Kano, where the weatherman says today, in Kano, in fact right now it's looking very cloudy in Kano. Then later it's going to be changing to a mostly sunny weather situation with the temperature ranging between 23 and 32 degrees Celsius. Wherever you find yourself, you try as much as possible to be a good Nigerian. From here, we wish you the very best of this beautiful day. And now to the newspapers now. That's right, stay cool with us, and that's what we do every time. And of course, I have the Punch newspaper with me this morning. The Vanguard is here, Daily Post is here, The Guardian is also with me this morning, as well as the Daily Trust newspaper. Let's begin to look through these headlines one after the other. Of course, I got the Punch with me right now. Let me grab the Punch. Let me start with the Punch newspaper. And the banner headline on today's Punch newspaper is reporting the unfortunate situation that happened again in Kwara State. This is telling us that, look, these people have surrounded us. Even Ibadan is not safe. Oyo is not safe. Lagos is not safe anymore. Situation looking very, very critical. And for the fact that the man that is leading us now is from this part of the country, makes people to be wondering what is going on. What is going on? That's the banner headline on the Punch. Kwara massacre. AG faces heat as 100 feared dead. That's the crazy story coming through from the banner headline on the Punch newspaper. Below the main plate, you have delayed Electoral Act amendment could disrupt 2027 poll the timetable. This is according to INEC. And because the Diezani trial, UK contractor details luxury property unpaid bills. And you have 75 killed in Kwara communities for resisting extremists, says Governor. And Lagos Assembly audits LGs, LCDAs to strengthen accountability. You also have how terrorists killed 75 in Kwara communities, victims' family. Australian police charge man after finding 23,000 child abuse images. Wow, a sad one. And police alert Adamawa residents ahead of shooting range exercise. Ogun Okada rider stabbed to death over 100 naira ticket. Ghanaian in police net for deroofing tenant's house. Gunmen abduct 9 Edo family members, demand 260 million naira ransom. 59-year-old Chinese arrested over alleged rape of Ogun woman. And you also have Lafarge threatens production with plant expansion. NNPC targets foreign partners as Dangote provides lifeline. Moving on, still from the Punch, Nigeria's politics suffers from lack of ideological parties. Ex-presidential candidate is the one talking there. And of course, this one says 2027 Kwara Guba inside APC's quiet war over zoning and succession. 2027 Akwa Ibom communities clash over Akpabio's billboards. Atiku slams Senate for rejecting mandatory e-transmission of resorts. Why Buhari asked me to stay out of Gombe politics. Pantami. That is the story coming through from the Punch. A bit of sport, you have Guardiola slams EFL rule as Gay is ruled out of Carabao Cup final. And Ajagba, Ituama, Oshoba on world title path in 2026. These are the stories making headlines in the Punch newspaper. Let me drop the Punch newspaper now and I grab the Vanguard now. The banner headline on today's Vanguard newspaper that says Electoral Act, Senate passes bill, rejects mandatory electronic transmission of result. And that's where we are going in the People's Assembly segment this morning. Yes, in the People's Assembly segment, Nigerians have been clamoring for e-transmission of results because, when you say e-transmission of results, it means once you finish voting and the last person votes at the polling unit and it is agreed upon that the last person has voted, the election closes. And once the form EC8 is signed by the party agent and of course INEC official, immediately from that place it is transferred straight to IREV. So what you voted there is transferred to IREV, and IREV, everybody will be seeing it in Nigeria, wherever you are. You'll be seeing, once you have internet, you'll be seeing it. That is what Nigerians have been clamoring for, that it will make things to work. But now Senate rejected it yesterday, even though they are passing the bill. They rejected that particular aspect of the election amendment. They gave their reasons, and many Nigerians have also been given reasons. Some say in a country where somebody can hack into the system of banks and defraud people, then why won't politicians pay experts to hack into INEC's portal? Then they will go and change the result there. We'll look at that this morning. Do you think IREV, transmission of results straight to IREV, will at least give us some very credible elections? Or you think it can still be manipulated in Nigeria. You want to give a pass mark to Senate that didn't pass it, that didn't include it in the passage of the Electoral Amendment Bill, or you think the Senate goofed again? They've been having, people don't like this particular National Assembly. Or do you think they goofed again by not passing it into the amendment? We're coming to that at 9 o'clock. I'm just prepping your mind so you get ready for it. All right? Moving on from the Vanguard, still on the Vanguard, jihadists execute 162 in Kwara massacre. This is according to Red Cross. We are getting different accounts, different numbers. 162, 77, 97, all of them. But whether it is one person that is killed, it's a human life. And that's terrible. God have mercy. Nnamdi Kanu files 22 grounds of appeal, seeks to quash his conviction. And of course, you also have this one coming through from the Vanguard. FG demands concrete action from IOCs to boost oil production. Dangote Refinery refutes imports claims, says allegations are false. This is what Dangote is saying. Dangote Refinery refutes import claims, says allegations are false and misleading. Okay, how can we be producing and we are still importing? That is what Dangote is saying. That is not possible. Anyway, reopening Port Harcourt Refinery was a waste of resources. NNPC. Net forex inflow declined 18.3% to $48.1 billion in 9 months. And you also have this one. Economic activity expands 55.7 index points in January. FG, IFC seal deal to drive bankable infrastructure. And banks divert credit to services sector is another story. Senate rejects 10-year J term for PVC traders, amends electoral bill. Electoral Act, Senate passes bill, rejects mandatory electronic transmission of results. And you also, still from the Vanguard newspaper, you have this story as well. FCT polls, INEC clears 1.6 million voters for election, will not hold PDP for another party to be in power in 2027. This is according to Makinde. ADC is no match for APC. Yewatda downplays opposition leader's threat. And these are the major headlines on the Vanguard newspaper for this morning. I drop the Vanguard now and I pick the Guardian newspaper. Yeah, the banner headline on today's Guardian says Nigeria's active telephone users hit 179.6 million as data consumption surges. Petrol prices declined 1.81% in December. This is according to NBS. So what happens in January? Police invite kingmakers over bribery allegations in Awujale selection process. And Urobo protests as INEC consults NSA over Warri ward delineation. Okay, you also have this one. Government abduct family of 9 in Edo, demand 260 million ransom. NBA to deepen innovation capacity in as academy admits 110 students. FG promises fair distribution of smart meters. See, moving on, 2027 police, DSS vow crackdown on fake news peddlers in Kano. And NPF clears outstanding pensions, death benefits. UNIDO project rallies journalists to drive clean industry in Nigeria. And Shetima unveils 25-year Southeast blueprint, targets infrastructure, jobs. Owodoni traders urge LG to probe market demolition as Ariori denies land grabbing. And this one, reps read Riot Act to CBN, NERSAL, banks over summons. Of course, you also have this one. Final year Kwasu students dies in road accident while rushing to exam. God have mercy. Airport police arrest 24-year-old over 48.5 million naira romance scam in Lagos. Lagos police arrest 114 for defilement, 24 for sexual assault in 2025. Bandits kill 10, burn houses in Kwara. and 70 escape as troops destroy ISWAP detention facilities. Police arrest man linked to $35,000 scam, as well as this one still from The Guardian, and police arrest 3 over murder of Imo monarchs, nab 22 others in statewide raids. Landowners take possession of estate along coastal highway, cite court ruling. These are the major headlines on The Guardian newspaper for this morning. And I leave The Guardian now. I grab the Daily Post newspaper. The Daily Post newspaper, the banner headline is still about what happened in Kwara, and it says, before I do that, take Kwara. This one, Bogu Emirates under siege as terrorists overrun Niger communities. Forest, as is happening in Kwara, is happening in Niger. What a country. Rivers crisis. Elder statesman Wali weighs a political sponsorship governance. And NNPCL refineries shut down necessary. NNPCL refineries shut down necessary reset. Iledare, and ADC raises alarm over killing of members in Imo. Electoral Act, every reform that strengthens transparency is resisted. Article on real-time result transmission. And Lagos begins Qatar Railway drainage project to end Ebute Metta flooding. Benue suspected arsonist flee as security foils attack on food basket brewery. And you also have this one, still from the Daily Post. In politics, ADC raises alarm over killing of members, and 2027, I'm with Tinubu, Cubana chief priest declares reps ambition. When people like Cubana are going into politics, it's all good. Nigeria's political parties lack ideologies. Nigeria's political parties lack ideologies. APC chieftain, 10 years under APC is disaster. Hashim Olawepo and Ebonyi PDP factions clash over court's nullification of Ibadan Convention. 2027 zoning is dubious narration. Hashim Olawepo. Okay, still on the Daily Post newspaper, you have this one as well. NNPCL refineries shut down, reset, and why Nigerians should thank God for Dangote refinery. NNPCL boss Ojulari. AEDC announces blackout in Abuja over TCN maintenance. And you have this one as well. Electoral Act, Senate has betrayed Nigerians. Yaga Africa boss Itodo. Okay, and Tinubu orders deployment of army battalion to Kwara after deadly Kayama attack. Nkrumah Wali abduction. Governor Sani narrates meeting with victims, discloses new security effort, and bandit attacks. Senate demands urgent military action, relief for Katsina community. These are the major headlines in the Daily Post newspaper as well. And here we end the newspaper headline segment this morning. Before I go to the deck, let me remind you again, we're going to sport very shortly. After sport, it will be time for the People's Assembly segment. Everyone has been tongue lashing. I've been lashing out at the Senate for what they did yesterday, passing the Electoral Amendment Bill, but removing the part that enforces, that mandates transmission of results electronically. And I've explained it earlier. Transmission of a result electronically means immediately the last person at a polling unit votes, they collect the result. Everything that is collected there, the Form EC8 is signed by the party agents, by the INEC official there. Immediately that is done, it is sent immediately, directly. It will just be snapped and sent to IRF portal. The same way you send pictures, you send messages via WhatsApp, via email and everything, it will land in seconds on the IRF portal. Everybody will see it. Wherever you are, you will see it. You will see who you have voted for. You will see your name, who you voted for, and all of that. I mean, I say your name. You see your polling unit and how you voted and who won your polling unit. You'll be able to confirm, okay, PDP won my polling unit. Yeah, IRF, PDP. You know, everything will be seen live. But that was the part that the Senate decided to remove. Everyone has been castigating Senate since yesterday. Although it's not been signed into law yet, it can still be amended. We'll be looking through that this morning. Some people have said, what Senate did is good because Nigeria, anything can be manipulated. If people can go into banks and hack into the system and begin to pack people's money. What can be hacked? Politicians can pay heavily for hackers to hack into the IRF and change results right there. While others are saying, no, that is not enough to begin to say that will not work, and that's why Senate had to remove that. So where do you stand this morning? Are you also part of those people who will be castigating the Senate for what they have done? Mr. Fetuga has always been saying National Assembly is the terrible thing that we have that is disturbing us in Nigeria. Let me hear. I hope to hear from Mr. Fetuga this morning on what he will say concerning what Senate has done again. So these are the things we'll be looking at in the Assembly this morning. That's when we return from the sports segment this morning. But for now, let me take you back to the deck. When I return, we're taking you through so many other things this morning. After this breather, it will be time for sports. Yes, we'll be looking through sports this morning. The finest is here. It is Melody Sunrise on Melody 100.7 FM. This beautiful day. Let's take this one and we'll be back at the other side. Here is Simi and Kiss Daniel. Day by day, things happen in Nigeria and killings. Killing seems to be the order of the day now. Every day you wake up, the numbers are what you'll be expecting. But day by day, Nigerians are getting worried and getting sad on a daily basis. Day by day. Here is Simi and Kiss Daniel.
With Kiss. Everyone going through something. But they say only me get something for my head. As long as my heart is pumping. Just believe say we try to stop me. In the morning, sugar lonely. I love power. Extra to write for me. Pray for me. Make you love my hand. It comes by anywhere. Power that make me see start to grow. Don't see that to keep there. Shama, when it started so long. I go rest my shoulders. Around me like solar. Like Damola. Amarala Kora. Alafia Yoga. I'm not sick and I take it yoga.
Opportunity show up every day. Go get that money, go get that pay. When things are bad, when things are shaky. Oh my God, you come my face, stand up, you with the ball. Only bush you jet, but you can't give up. Allow yourself to grow. Okay. On my neck is diamond, I want them to diamond. Say we got that, somebody says a rose go. But you get them go low. Anybody do that guy know the show love. I the show love, but I they keep my money low. Oh wow. Uncle, say me fella,
Shama, when it started so long. I go rest my shoulders. Around me like solar. Like Damola. Amarala Kora. Alafia Yoga. I'm not sick and I take it yoga.
hopefully I get to say, Mama, buy your house.
Hopefully one day Papa buy you car.
Àlàáfíà tẹ̀mí gúngún
Lábẹ́rẹ́ fún oore ọ̀fẹ́ kádùúrà gbà ó.
Melody 100.7 FM Ibadan. Stay cool with Melody.
100.7. 100.7. 100.7.
Melody.
100.7.
What a wonderful finish! That is the most embarrassing own goal.
at 7-0. He struck it sweetly, and does he ever score ordinary goals? They're all copybooks off.
Yes, all right, welcome. Of course, this is the sports segment of the show this morning. When you hear this tune, you know it is time to talk sport. And of course, it is Sport O'Clock, and this is how we represent every morning. Welcome to the sports segment. My name is Pretty. You call me the finest. Let's go into the sporting stories making headlines at this time, this beautiful morning. Let's begin quickly from basketball and give you the result of the NBA regular season. The games that went down early this morning in the United States of America. Of course, New York Knicks defeated Denver Nuggets by 134-127. Toronto Raptors were also beaten 126-128 by Minnesota Timberwolves, while Houston Rockets were 114 against Houston Rockets were beaten by Boston Celtics 114-93. Milwaukee Bucks had 141 against New Orleans Pelicans 137. San Antonio Spurs also defeated Oklahoma City Thunder 116-108 and 106. And of course, Sacramento Kings also defeated Memphis Grizzlies 126-129. Yes, they lost to Grizzlies 126-129, while LA Clippers were also beaten by Cleveland Cavaliers 124-91. These are the games that went down early this morning in the NBA regular season. But the game that surprised everyone was Oak losing that game. I mean, most people wouldn't believe Oklahoma City Thunder would have lost that game, but it did. They lost the game. All right, let's move from there to grassroots now and quickly tell you this morning that the 7-person team of inspection from the Confederation of African Football yesterday concluded the assessment of facilities that Nigeria is putting up to host the final phase of the 2025-26 CAF African Schools Football Championship. The delegation led by Omar Amir evaluated available facilities and equipment at the Raymond Sports Complex, the Raymond Sports Institute, the FCA Biede Stadium and facilities, as well as the equipment within the Babcock University Teaching Hospital and the Babcock University Guest House, all in Ogun State. The CAF African School Football Championship, launched 4 years ago, is an annual under-15 tournament with the objection to developing youth football and promoting education across the African continent. It is supported by $10 million investment from the foundation owned by CAF President Patrice Motsepe and features other zonal qualifiers leading to the continental final tournament. Because according to the man who led the delegation yesterday, Amir, to see the facilities, he told NFF officials, talking about Amir, he told NFF officials that the management of Remo Star Sports Institute that a total of 24 teams are expected at what will be the biggest CAF African Football Championship phase, final phase, which will be taking place, and there will be 8 boys teams and 8 girls teams from across the continent, with 8 other teams to be invited from another confederation of FIFA. CAF officials Omar Amir gave kudos to the facilities that he saw especially at the Ramos Sports Complex, saying they were very good enough to host the competition. And what this is telling us little by little is that Ogun State is taking over because right about now, Ogun State boasting of about 4 different facilities that can host international events. All right, still talking about from the grassroots now, but let's talk about athletics now and tell you that the Nigerian top home-based athletes are leading the contingent of 16 females and 16 males track and field stars to commence a 6-week camping exercise in the Asaba. Talking about in the Asaba, the Delta State capital, as preparation for the 2026 Commonwealth Games in Glasgow, Scotland, is beginning in earnest. The home-based stars are led by sprinter Enoch Adegoke, quarter-milers Emmanuel Ojale, and of course Patience Okon George. According to the statement issued by the Athletes Federation of Nigeria, AFN, the athletes taken from track and field events including sprints, relays, jumps, and throws. They are expected to arrive at the camp of in Asaba on Saturday for the very first phase of the AFN build-up programs. The Asaba camp is designed to fine-tune fitness levels, improve technical execution, and of course foster team cohesion ahead of the international competition. The camping exercise is being handled by 6-man technical crew led by AFN head coach Solomon Aliyu, who will oversee training sessions and of course performance evaluations throughout the period. Supporting him are specialist coaches responsible for sprints, relays, hurdles, and jumps. EFS Technical Director Gabriel Okon is also leading the delegation and will coordinate the technical framework, athlete monitoring, and compliance with Federation standards during the camp. The president of EFN, Chief Tonobo Gokowa, believes that the 6-week program will keep and help to keep and identify athletes in peak condition while trying while find a solid foundation for subsequent phase of preparations as Nigeria's targets a strong showing at the Commonwealth Games in Glasgow. So Asaba is where they will be converging and of course making things happen. So everyone is expected to be there on Saturday when the whole preparations begins in earnest. Okay, from there, let me take you quickly to boxing now and tell you that US-based Nigerian heavyweight Ife Ajagba has traveled the longest road of the 3 boxers. Talking about Atai Tuama, Oshoba, Ajagba, who are on the world title path in the year 2026. So Ife Ajagba, the world is looking forward to these guys. Ife Ajagba, the one born in Huyeli Delta State, of course, is doing things for the world right now, as well as the 2 other guys, Moses Itoma, who is British Nigerian heavyweight sensation, who emerged as one of boxing's most exciting prospects at just 21-year-old. Of course, the third amongst them that the world is looking forward to see what he can do in the year 2026 in the world of boxing is Elizabeth Oshoba, who is UK-based Nigerian boxer. Of course, she already made history and now has a sight set on becoming Nigeria's first female undisputed world champion. So these 3 are having their sight on world championship in the year 2026. We hope and pray for them to do well in the year 2026, hoping that their dream will come true so that they can put the name of Nigeria on the world map. Okay, moving away from that, now let's go back to football. Yeah, let's go to football now, and let's talk about the controversy still trailing Nigerian Premier League. Talking about NPFL. Kun Khalifa withdrawn. Yes, they have announced their withdrawal from the Nigerian Premier League, NPFL. The away-based clubs were sanctioned by the NPFL for failing to honor their March Day 24 fixture against El Kanemi Warriors, and the NPFL said the club's action breached its framework and rules. It therefore handed 3 points and 3 goals to El Kanemi Warriors. Kun Khalifa were also fined 10 million naira as part of their punishment. Now the fine is suspended for the rest of the season if no similar offense occurs. In their reaction, Kun Khalifa described the sanctions as outrageously disproportionate, insisting that they had valid reasons and they provided for missing the match, but were rejected by the league body. They accused the NPFL of focusing on only revenues and not prioritizing the safety of players. I was saying this in Lagos 2 days ago, that what NPFL, why they are sanctioning Kun Khalifa, could bring about controversy, and this is exactly what has happened. Now, they wrote to the NPFL. For those who do not know the genesis of this whole story, they wrote to the NPFL that they wouldn't be able to travel because they played a game on Thursday and they were supposed to play another one on Monday. So they wrote to the NPFL that they had travel issues. They couldn't travel and they will not be able to honor the game on that Monday. The NPFL should try as much as possible to help them postpone the game. NPFL have done similar thing in the past. So you wonder why NPFL decided not to do it for Kun Khalifa this time, and they ended up sanctioning them because the guys missed the match eventually, and they ended up sanctioning them, giving 3 goals and 3 points to El Kanemi Warriors. And I said it on Tuesday in Lagos that look, this might be controversial for NPFL, and this is exactly what has happened as the team has pulled out of the league, and pulling out of the league now is going to be destabilizing the remaining fixtures. That is exactly what's going to be happening. NPFL sometimes you should reason very well because it's not easy to travel from Owerri to Maiduguri, travel from Ibadan to Maiduguri, travel from Lagos to Maiduguri is very, very far. Sometimes they need to think about some of these things. Our league still needs a whole lot of things to be done very, very well. Well, for now, Kun Khalifa has put out of the league, and that is the story now. And it's not something that is good enough for the league. It's not good enough for the league at all. What would NPFL do in reacting to the withdrawal of Kun Khalifa? We wait to see what NPFL will say to this one. Okay, moving away from that to female football now. The opponent of Nigeria Under-20 Women's National Team, talking about Falconers, in Saturday's FIFA Under-20 World Cup third round qualification. The first leg match, Senegal Under-20 girls, of course, I told you yesterday, arrived in Abeokuta. They were supposed to arrive in Ibadan, but they actually had to go to Abeokuta as Ibadan has now been cancelled to host matches. So the delegation of the Senegalese team will be feeling the tough of the stadium this morning. Of course, there has been reactions still trailing the situation concerning the Lekon Salami Stadium, with many people still very, very angry concerning the matter that the Shooting Stars will be moved away from home. Anyway, the management of Shooting Stars have promised that there will not be anything like that, that Shooting Stars will still play their games at the Lekon Salami Stadium. How will that happen? Is what we do not know. So we wait to see how that will happen. Okay, away from that to a bit of transfers now, as Super Eagles head coach Richel. He says he's perhaps the most impressed by the transfer of one Cup Nigerian player, Tochukwu Nadi, from Zuke Waregem in Belgium to French side Marseille. You know, on the transfer deadline day, Nadi made his move in the January transfer window after being heavily linked with West Ham United and other suitors in the English Premier League. So Marseille paid €6 million for the former Flying Eagles midfielder, keeping him at the club until the end of the summer of 2030. That's exactly what is going to be happening. Nadi, who featured at the 2023 Under-20 World Cup in Argentina, began his professional career in 2021 with Bulgarian side Botev Provevi before joining Zute Vergen in January 2024. His performance in the last 2 years has caught the attention of clubs including Super Eagles coach Eric Schell, who handed him an invitation which happened to be his first national call-ups in the Super Eagles at the last AFCON in Morocco, where we finished third. The 22-year-old made his debut for Nigeria in the final group game against Uganda on December 30, 2025. So right now, with the move of Nadi to Marseille in France, the man, Eric Schell, is so happy, and he says he looks forward to having him more in the Super Eagles. All right, so what happened yesterday to Action Attraction, a segment of the show where we give you the result of the games that happened yesterday and some of the actions that will be happening today again. Yes, yesterday I told you that Copa del Rey games will be taking place in Spain, and these are the results as Real Sociedad defeated Deportivo Alaves 3-2. Valencia were also defeated by Athletic Club 2-1. It tells you that two away victories were recorded in the Copa del Rey yesterday. In the EFL Cup, Manchester City defeated Newcastle United 3-1, and they now went through 5-1 on aggregate, and they will now be facing Arsenal in the final. Who will win? Father and son coming through, or Oga and apprentice coming through in the final of the EFL Cup. Arsenal taking on Man City. Pep Guardiola alongside Mikel Arteta, his trainee. In the Copa d'Italia yesterday night, Inter Milan defeated Torino 2-1, while in the DFB Pokal in Germany, it ended 3-0 away victory for VfB Stuttgart against Houston Kiel. They were beaten 3-0 like thieves at their backyard. In the Coupe de France, it ended 2-0 for Lorient as they beat Paris FC. Yes, Paris FC were beaten by Lorient 2-0, while Lyon also defeated Laval 2-0. The game between Nice and Montpellier ended 3-2 in favor of Nice, while Toulouse defeated Amiens 1-0. Troyes were beaten at home by Lens 4-2. They were beaten like criminals that stole a goat in the market. That was how it ended yesterday night. And today the Copa del Rey continues as Real Betis take on Atletico Madrid. Will Ademola Lookman be in the saddle today? We'll see what happens if he's going to be on the lineup. The game is slated for 9 p.m. Nigerian time. In the Copa d'Italia today, Atalanta will be taking on Juventus. While in the Coupe de France, it will be Strasbourg taking on AS Monaco. So these are the games that you expect today in all of the actions at different centers of football games in the world. You're still listening to Melody Sunrise and, of course, the Sports Connect segment of the show this beautiful, beautiful morning. My name is Pretty. You call me the finest. Okay, moving away from the action attraction. Let's talk about Pogba now. I know so many people have forgotten about this man called Paul Pogba. The Monaco midfielder Paul Pogba has been dropped from their Champions League squad. This means the French midfielder will not feature against Paris Saint-Germain in their knockout round playoff. Pogba was initially part of the squad to the first half of the campaign. He is one of the three players excluded, with the others being Mohamed Salisu and, of course, Takumi Minamino. You remember Minamino, former Liverpool player. The clubs has, however, drafted in Crepin Diatta, Wolf Faye, and of course Simeon Adingra. Simeon Adingra has led Brighton to Marseille. And Pogba has made just 3 appearances this season, and all those games came in Ligue 1. The former Manchester United and Juventus man did not come off the bench against Pafos and Galatasaray in the UEFA Champions League. It appears this man's career is going down and going down. Now, still about the controversy involving Cristiano Ronaldo. The matter is not yet dead, as Nasser forward Cristiano Ronaldo is set to boycott another game. He boycotted one on Monday. He's going to be boycotting the second consecutive league game, according to the story we're getting from Saudi Arabia. This is because the 40-year-old has not received the guarantees that the Saudi Arabia Public Investment Fund, PIF, will make changes regarding the Saudi Pro League clause management. According to a report that we're getting from Saudi Arabia, if nothing changes in the coming weeks, Ronaldo will demand to leave in June. That's what we're getting now. And the Portuguese captain refused to feature on Monday in their 1-0 league win over Al Riyadh in a protest. And Ronaldo, who has trained with his team this week, posted a picture of himself to his social media yesterday. But on an Al-Nassr's official X account post yesterday, there were only pictures of coach Jorge Jesus and Ronaldo's teammates training. Al-Nassr's next league game will be against Al Ittihad tomorrow. All eyes on that league match, whether Ronaldo will play it or he will boycott the game again. But according to what we're getting, the fans are even already saying, Baba, leave. If you want to leave, we don't want you again. That's what happens sometimes. I remember when he came, the whole world, the attention, his unveiling took over the whole world at that time. But right about now, the marriage is ending in a very bad way, because the fans are even calling for his head. If you want to leave, leave. We understand some clubs already looking forward to having Ronaldo in their fold. We'll get you updated concerning that one as we move on. Okay, before we begin to wrap up the show this morning, if you check out the league this season, all around the world, especially in the top 5 leagues in the world, which club would you say is the most attacking football team in the world right now? Well, I'll tell you. According to the Football Observatory, they call it a CIES Football Observatory. Yes, it's more or less like a body that takes some cognizance of statistics and all of that. They've announced the selection of the most attacking teams of this season so far. And of course, the German Bundesliga champions Bayern Munich have been put at number 1 on the list. Behind Bayern Munich is French League 1 champions PSG in second place, Barcelona in third position, while Bayer Leverkusen occupies the 4th position, and Olympique de Marseille are in 10th overall. So among the teams outside Europe's top 5 leagues, you have Columbus Crew in 5th position overall. They finish ahead of Nordsjælland of Denmark, who are 7th, and AS Saint-Etienne who are the 8th. Saint-Etienne are in France. Now the ranking is reportedly based on 4 matches, namely the 4 metrics. The percentage of passes received below the knee, that's on the ground, not the one on top, above the knee, in the opponent's offensive third. Passing distance, that's shorter, is better. Passing rhythm during possession, and of course the duration of possession. These are the things they put in cognizance before they came through with their findings. When I come at 6:15, we'll let you know more concerning this one, how they arrived at this and why. If you agree with it or you do not agree with their findings, we'll definitely take that from you when we return at 6:15. All right, let's end it this way. I have some commercials to take care of right now. When I return at the other side, we'll be taking you through the People's Assembly segment this beautiful morning. Remember what I said we are looking through? Just stay there. Don't move it, don't touch it. My name is Pretty. You call me the finest. Thank you very, very much for being part of the sports segment. Really, really like that. We are coming through now with the People's Assembly segment. Good morning. Stay put right there. The show continues.
Love the station. Melody 100.7 FM.
Gbogbo èyí tẹ́ fẹ́ ṣe ayẹyẹ ọlọ́kan-ò-jọ̀kan bíi wedding, concert, church crusade, film premiere, tẹ̀ nílò indoor LED screen. Iléeṣẹ́ Gold Mender Media ló kájú ẹ̀. Mo ti kó screen dé bíbá. Lọ́lọ́kan-ò-jọ̀kan léyìí tí ìbẹ́ẹ̀tì tí náà fi ṣe dáadáa tí ò fi ṣánú yàtọ̀. Indoor LED screen tó múlẹ̀ rókòso gbangba gidigba. Ṣé ìnílò screen fún sẹ́mínà yìí tó ń bọ̀ àbí fún anniversary yìí tẹ́ fẹ́ ṣe? Ẹ̀yà tara ṣẹ̀ṣàkẹ́ ìkọ̀sílẹ̀ iṣẹ́ Gold Mender Media lọ́dọ̀ wọn nìkan lẹ ti lè rí indoor LED screen tó fọkànbalẹ̀ tí ò ní ṣe bàlàbàlà. Ṣínú olùlẹ̀ yìí ti fẹ́ lò ní àbórí field látòrí 100k ní rẹ́ńtéèjì wọn ti bẹ̀rẹ̀. Ẹ̀yà tara ṣàṣàkẹ́ máa bọ̀ sí ọ́fíìsì wọn tó wà ní Wood 1A Olúsọjí Avenue extension of WCCI Road Olúyọ̀lé Ìbàdàn tàbí ọ́fíìsì wọn tó wà ní number 28 Amadasu Street Ìgbú Ẹ̀fọ́ Lẹ́kí Etí Òsà Lagos State. Telephone 0803-413-6370 tàbí 0912-188-5200. Iléeṣẹ́ Gold Mender Media ló fi lọ́kàn balẹ̀ pẹ̀lú àwọn screen ìgbàlódé fún ayẹyẹ tẹ́ ẹ bá fẹ́ ṣe ẹ gbà bẹ́ẹ̀.
Pẹ̀lú Slint Fly ìrìnàjò rẹ̀ dìrọ̀rùn lọ́wọ́ kan.
Slint Fly iléeṣẹ́ tó ń kọ́ni ìrìn àjò lọ sílẹ̀ mímọ́ Jerusalem, Jordan, Europe àti gbogbo ibi tá a lè rí tọ́ka sínú Bíbélì. Slint Fly ń dáwọ́ dùnú pẹ̀lú Professor Samuel Authority olùdásílẹ̀ iléeṣẹ́ Melody 100.7 FM Ìbàdàn. Ìgbìmọ̀ aláṣẹ àti gbogbo òṣìṣẹ́ ní Melody 100.7 FM Ìbàdàn. Pẹ̀lú bá a ṣe ṣayẹyẹ ọdún kan tá a dá iléeṣẹ́ rédíò yìí sílẹ̀. Iwájú lọ̀pẹ́ ìbìtì yóò máa ré sí. Bákan náà ni Slint Fly wá rán yín létí. Gbogbo ẹni fẹ́ rìnrìn àjò lọ sílẹ̀ mímọ́ Israel. Slint Fly yìí kẹ́ ẹ fọkàn tán. Ẹ ó lọ ẹ bọ̀ pẹ̀lú jíjẹ àti mímu nírọ̀rùn. Bẹ́ẹ̀ ni wọ́n bá ní ra tíkẹ́ẹ̀tì lọ sí èyíkéyìí ìrìn àjò tí ẹ bá fẹ́ lọ. Nílẹ̀ yìí tàbí lókè òkun. Local and international flights. Kò sì sí ìrìn àjò afẹ́ tí ẹ fẹ́ lọ. Slint Fly ò ní bá yín ṣe nírọ̀rùn. General tour services. Wọ́n bá ní ṣe visa lọ sí èyíkéyìí orílẹ̀-èdè tó bá wù yín. Ìjánu lọ́dọ̀ tiwọn. Gbogbo èyí tẹ̀sí fẹ́ kàwé lókè òkun. Slint Fly lọ́nà àbáyọ kan tó dájú. Olú iléeṣẹ́ Slint Fly wà ní second and third floor. Bẹ̀mílẹ́kùn house. Ládojúkọ Adamasingba stadium Dùgbẹ̀ Ìbàdàn. Fún ẹ̀kúnrẹ́rẹ́ àlàyé ẹ pè 070-4670-0043 tàbí 091-6208-8000. Slint Fly, breaking limits.
Kunle, Abba, don't be stingy now. Why enjoy your refreshing drink alone? See as my throat dey move.
I think say na only me o. See as I dey salivate as I dey drink am.
Omo, na raw premium water I drink na. But man, this raw premium water no be like all other water wey I don everly drink for my life. The water good sotey you go drink am like say e pass ordinary water. Dem process raw water to premium quality. Your mouth sef go feel am. Refreshment nko as you dey drink raw premium water na so your body go just dey coole. Even the packaging na premium packaging. Oya, you sef taste am make you see how e be.
Do you want to finish it? Rock Premium Water is pure, safe, healthy, and refreshing, keeping you hydrated and helps your body to function well.
100.7. 100.7.
Melody
100.7.
Hello, my name is Tope Alabi. Keep listening to Melody FM 100.7 Bashorun Ibadan. Keep listening. Don't touch that.
100.7. 100.7. 100.7.
Melody
100.7.
I love this station. Melody 100.7 FM.
From Melody 100.7 FM, Ibadan, Oyo State, Nigeria. The time is 9 a.m.
Melody 100.7 FM Ibadan. Stay cool with Melody.
fancy. The hormone a sweet cane. She can't start a oh, for the Pepsi no. I'm not a do me post for her. Amina, the story na, do my own na, oh to Jamaica. Amina, the story na, do my own na, oh to Jamaica. Hey my baby, oh assist you.
I see you thinking I see you, and I need you when I'm going. When I'm not with you, girl, I'm feeling lonely. Want to check when you get there, when you choke, when you saw me waking me. I leave my big body, I leave my new girlfriend, I leave my kiss, I leave my
Baby, oh, assist you. Baby, oh, assist you. Baby, oh, assist you. Baby, oh, assist you.
I leave my big body, I leave my new girlfriend, I leave my kiss, I leave my way, I leave my baby.
Melody 100.7 FM Ibadan. Stay cool with Melody.
That's right, you're still on the Melody Sunrise on Melody 100.7 FM this beautiful Thursday. It's Turn Up Thursday in the city of Ibadan. All right, here with the finest. We're in the People's Assembly segment now. Thank you so much for joining in once again. In the Assembly every morning we discuss very important issues. Parliamentary style, that is why we call you Honorable Member, because this is our own house. They have their different houses of assembly in all of the states. And they have House of Representatives in Abuja, they have the Senate, but we have our own here. This is our assembly. And of course, every morning we come here as honorable members of this assembly to discuss issues bordering on our welfare and of course our lives as well. So good morning, this is your speaker this beautiful morning. My name is Pretty and it feels good to be here. Let's talk this morning concerning the Senate and the amendment bill to the Electoral Act that was passed yesterday by the Senate. Nigerians have been crying foul. Nigerians have been talking. Some politicians have been lashing out at Senate for what they did yesterday, because what Senate did was to pass the amendment bill but removed the part where electronic voting is made compulsory. Right about now, people have started talking and say, what kind of thing is this one? What's wrong with our Senate? Don't they want a democracy to grow very well? Because the way it appears, they don't want democracy to grow. One of those who have tongue-lied the Senate happens to be former Vice President Atiku Abubakar, who condemned the Senate's decision to reject the real-time electronic transmission of results, describing it as a serious betrayal of democracy that undermines transparency, credibility, and public trust in the country's electoral process. Of course, he described the Senate's action as a deliberate attack on electoral transparency. Of course, this followed the Senate's rejection of a proposed amendment to Clause 73 of the Electoral Amendment Bill, which sought to make the transmission of results electronically mandatory. Now, clarifying the Senate's position, the Senate's President, Godswill Akpabio, had said the upper chambers did not completely reject electronic transmission of results, but opted to retain the existing provision of the Electoral Act, which states that the transmission, the presiding officer shall transfer the results, including the total number of accredited voters and the result of the ballot, in a manner as prescribed by the Commission. Meaning, the Commission can decide that, okay, still use the same way we used to carry it, just carry paper, put the paper in your pocket, and let's go there. That is the normal way we are used to. But Nigerians have been saying we should be having electronic transmission of results. When they finish the collation, they finish voting, everything is done, they are signed, then they transmit it straight to IRA portal. While others are saying that there's nothing that cannot be manipulated in Nigeria, this country, people are crazily smart. That politicians can pay hackers to hack into INEX portal and change the result right there. In fact, even reminded us that one of the candidates in the last election, when he went abroad, his followers and supporters abroad were promising that they will help him hack into the INEX portal then and change the results. Meaning there's nothing that cannot be done, and that is exactly why some people are scared that, look, what Senate did is good, because some people will hack into the system and change results again. But others are saying, no, it's not good enough. Let us have electronic transmission of results so that what we know we have voted is what we will see at the IRF portal. Unlike what we had in 2023, where INEC promised to use the portal at the IRF, but it didn't work eventually. So this morning we want to look at it. What do you make of all of this? Are you among those who will tongue-lash the Senate for what they did? Are you among those who will abuse the Senate for the fact that they removed that portion in the in the Electoral Amendment Bill that they passed yesterday? Or you think you will also ride and follow with those who believe that there's nothing that cannot be compromised in Nigeria, so we will go with what the Senate did. Are you going with the Senate, or you think Senate went wrong in what they did yesterday? 0702-520-1007, 0705-507-1007. Let's start taking your calls now. Hello, good morning.
Good morning, my brother.
Good morning, sir.
It's Xavier Fetiga calling from home.
Mr. Fetiga, I was saying, I didn't even know you'd be the first person to react to this. I was saying, you've always said this National Assembly is a joke.
Exactly. I think Nigerians are saying it now. And you see, like I said the other time, if Nigerians get it wrong in executive arm of government, which is the presidency, and we are able to get it right at the National Assembly, things will work in this country. Let me tell you what the law says. Let's assume the National Assembly, or a reasonable National Assembly, unlike the one we have in Nigeria, a reasonable National Assembly has pushed for electronic transmission of election results.
Yes.
And they now make it a bill. By law, they will take the bill to the presidency to sign and make it a law, right? The Constitution of Nigeria now says if the presidency fails to sign it into law within 7 weeks, the National Assembly has the power to sign it into law.
They will veto the president.
They will veto the president by law. They have that is in our constitution. So even if the president is not good getting it right, as long as the National Assembly is getting it right, we are on the safe path as a country. But this country, the National Assembly, we have missed it. The executive arm of government, we have missed it. Ogami, as your one chance.
Try.
But that's the truth. It sounds scary, but that's the truth for now. So I want Nigerians to please put more pressure on this National Assembly. they are not doing what is expected at all. As long as we are getting it at National Assembly, even if the president is not getting it right, they can remove him and bring in and conduct another election or find a way to bring in a reasonable person. Nigerians, I'll beg you again, because these people, they know if they make that act a law or they pass it, it will be at their own disadvantage. Ojoro, they want to do Ojoro in 2027 election. Then, of course, it has been the norm.
But what about the notion that some people can hack into the system and change result as well?
If you have a good system, hacking into it will not be 1+1. Why are they not hacking into US system? As big as the technology is there, we have gurus in USA, but during the election, nobody hacked into their system. So Nigerians, we don't need to get it right by law and constitution. Once we get it right, law and constitution, everything will go smoothly. Have a lovely day, man.
Thank you so much, Mr. Fetuga. God bless you. We need to get it right by law and constitution. Meaning the National Assembly has a big role to play. He has always hammered it that the National Assembly is where we are getting it wrong, and that is why we're where we are today. What's your own view this morning? 0702-520-1007, 0705-507-1007. The National Assembly, the Senate, who are the senior brothers of the National Assembly, rejected electronic voting yesterday. And of course, they still want us to hold on to the normal way we've been doing it. What's your view this morning? Support or against? Hello, good morning. Hello.
My honorable sister, good morning, sir.
Honorable Iwole, good morning.
Oh, Nigeria at your one chance, like
God have mercy.
Because, yes, now, I don't know the reason why we don't want to be moving forward in Nigeria. Why do we want to be stagnant when other countries are moving forward technologically? So they are rejecting electronic transfer of election results. Why for what? So they want to remain the same way they are manipulating the result manually. That is the end result of that rejection. So they just want to be giving food to the person that is not worth it. I think that they are transferring this. Yes, they want to hack. Not all the things in Nigeria they will hack as a group. But why are they rejecting it? They're supposed to do the will of the citizens that sent them to that place now. These people, they are just after their pocket and their own selfish interest. Maybe they thought that they will be going there for life. If vote is coming, people are voting for them, people are voting. They want to be going there as many numbers they could go. That is the meaning of that rejection of electronic ballot transfer. The citizens, we are wiser. We are getting wiser each day. Maybe I'm not calling for chaos, but maybe by the time they are getting to their constituency, people will start stoning them because they are not doing the will of the people. Why? Something that will be of benefit to the country, they are rejecting it. And then the president cannot override them. It is what they present to the president that he can do or attend to. Now they are doing this. God will help us. And we need to be wise. Nigerians, we are hearing all these things, reading all these things, and very soon, God will show us the way to go. Thank you, my president.
Thank you so much, Mr. Honorable Iwole from Bania. Thank you so much. What's your view this morning? Mr. Fetuga and Honorable Iwole have also, shown their disapproval and disappointment in the Nigerian Senate. What's your own view? Because some people believe that the Senate is right because of the fact that they can hack into the system and change the result of election. But majority of Nigerians are believing that this Senate goofed again, as always. Majority of Nigerians believe that this is the worst National Assembly in the history of Nigeria. I don't even know how these people go home and sleep when they go to their constituencies, having the mindset that they see us as the worst National Assembly. I don't know what they will tell Nigerians in 2027 when they want to campaign again for those who will go. But this is Nigeria. They say anything can happen. But for now, we're looking at the transfer of result electronically, which many Nigerians have been pleading for. Yes, that, and look, at least it will change things a bit. They will not be able to change things in totality as they are doing in recent times. Have they been doing in recent times and even in the past. That let's have electronic transmission of result. Whatever I voted at my polling unit is what will be transferred to the IREP. But the Senate rejected it yesterday. And of course, Nigerians are reacting. What's your own reaction this morning? 0702-520-1007. Hello.
Hello, Honorable Speaker. Good morning, sir.
Yeah, good morning, Honorable Sam, right?
Yes, sir.
Good morning to you.
Thank you. You see these people, the worst. When we keep saying they are hearing, it's not as if they are not hearing. They are hearing that they are the worst. They are the worst.
Wait, Sam, if I hear that you call me a worst person, won't I try to change?
No, not for Nigerian politicians.
Yeah, they don't like to change.
They have it. They have a thick skin that nothing penetrates anymore. It is now a norm in Nigeria. They think after all, it's only abuse or abuse. They can't go more than abuse. So because of that, they know that nothing will come out of it. But you see, this thing that they have done, you see, after all the deliberations, you see, first of all, they brought it to the House, they talked about it, and they now ask the committee to go and look into it, and then come back to tell them their final whatever. And they came back yesterday, they now talk. Even they started the deliberation from on Tuesday. They didn't finish.
Yes.
They now concluded yesterday. You see how it is taken. You see the procedure they took before they now concluded. But when they were playing the national anthem, it was just that they talked about it too.
Yeah.
And they sealed it.
They find
and other things. When they want to borrow money, immediately, people just the eyes have it immediately. They don't take time. But this one only shows the kind of people we have, that they know that if they were to do that, transparency will come into play, and they will not be able to have their way, the way they have been used to. And that is why they cannot, if any National Assembly will be able to pass this kind of bill, this amendment into law, not this one. Not this one, because you see, they have been prepared for this 2027. They have been prepared before now, since they were elected or since they grabbed power. They have started. You see how after elections they started talking about 2027.
But they didn't know tomorrow. You didn't know who will make it.
They know. They don't know tomorrow, but they don't care. To them, they feel like, if I wake up tomorrow, thank God. If I wake up, what they have planned for themselves and whatever they have planned for the country is already in motion. They are just waiting for the D-Day for it to happen. So all of these things, they have been arranged. They have been prearranged before now. That all of these things will happen. They know. Even the president knows that they will not assent to that amendment. Even the president knows. But of course, you see the way he has been doing. If you look at his body language about this electoral reform bill, you see that he has not really said anything about it. He has not said anything about it. It means that they are all involved. So for people who were expecting me, I wasn't really expecting them to pass it into law, the amendment. I know inside of me that these people will not do it. Especially not this Akpabio-led Senate. They will not do it. So let us just look forward to the worst days ahead for the democracy, and the elections are coming, because everybody that is scared towards 2027, they're not interested in us, in the people. They just want to grab power. They just want to impoverish the common man and continue to amass wealth for themselves. And that's just what will keep happening until after 2027. Unless nobody, for me, no matter how bad, I don't even see anybody as an enemy, but no matter how bad somebody is, I cannot rejoice over the death of somebody. I did not give the person life. So, but then we just keep looking forward to better days. But as far as this country is concerned, there are other things that they can also talk about apart from the amendment. We can start talking about adjusting the constitution. That's another thing that can help. Bring so many things in that will also help politicians. Put certain things, clauses that will help the people to know that, okay, if this man steals, this is the punishment in public office. Public officials should not sell their children. So when they talk about all of those things in bringing a new constitution, then it can also help to amend the electoral bill. It's not even amending, changing it totally also. Because there are so many errors too in that electoral bill. Change it totally. And then we now look at fresh start. But until then, the worst days are coming. We should just brace up for the worst days ahead.
This is what you keep saying, eh? Honorable Sam, eh? Then, are you a prophet of doom?
In Nigeria, at this point, yes, I think so.
Oh, that's who you are? Oh my God. Every day you always say worst days are coming. Eh? What worst days can we see that we have not seen? We have seen terrible things now. What else are we going to see again? Honorable Sam, let's be praying, okay? Thank you, Honorable Sam. Always saying worst days are coming. We should prepare for worst days. Eh? You don't know there's power in your tongue? Don't say this again. 0702-520-1007 and 0705-507-1007. Hello, good morning.
Thank you.
Good morning, sir. Welcome. Your name and location.
This is Oli, sir.
Yeah, good morning, sir. Our veteran Oga at the top.
Oh, yeah.
We're good, sir. Well, I can hear myself. Can you turn down the volume on the radio a bit?
Okay, let me just switch it up.
Thank you.
Those that have spoken have actually come. We are all saying the same thing. Because if these people had approved this, it will work against them. Virtually every one of them that is occupying somewhere in that Senate rigged the election to be there.
Wow.
You can see how many of them maneuvered from one party to the other. And essentially playing on the intelligence of those who voted for them in another party. And they carried the vote of those people and their mandate into a new party without taking permission from them. Anything is possible in this country. If you knew how this present executive under Bola Tinubu came in, what happened in Gbajabiamila's house in Abuja, if you remember, that the police had to intervene to arrest some people, or what Wike did in River, in manipulating results, changing results, manually. That is the only way they can move forward. And the only solution, before I forget,
yes, sir,
is that Nigerians and the opposition, at this point in time, with all the insults we are receiving, must gear up to counter it. There must be an alternative. Let me tell you, American soldiers, my son is serving with the U.S. Army.
Okay.
American soldiers who are stationed far away from the U.S., who are voting, their results come in electronically. Even locally, as voting is happening, they are releasing results. So what is wrong in that? Anybody telling you that they will do this, they will do that to the electronic, it is not possible because we are recording it.
Okay.
As it's being recorded, as it's being released, it's being recorded. So let anybody go and hack it. They know it's difficult, so that is why it cannot pass through them. Because they are virtually, most of them are not there by clean entry. Many of them, in fact, give them 98% that came in, that they came in properly. Others maneuvered, changed, and continue to change, and either by intimidation and by changing results. And if you see those that benefited from this government, that other national that are serving the government and one capacity or the other as ministers or as a chief of staff or as they all it was what they did during the election. It was how they helped the president. We are not children. Let them continue to deceive us. But that Nigerians will continue to accept this standard is unacceptable.
Wow.
It just has to be unacceptable. The opposition and many of us that they are disgracing because the world is watching us. It will not continue like this.
The Lord bless you for your effort. Thank you so much, sir. Thank you so much, sir. Honorable. God bless you, sir. God bless you, sir. Yeah. All right. 0702-520-1007. 0705-50-007. It's getting hotter every day we talk here, and that is why it should be and what it should be and how it should be. Because we must talk about these people and of all of these things we are doing. Nigerians were jubilating before that electronic voting will be inserted into our electoral law, and because the matter has been on before they went on their recess. And somebody even asked me, why do they always go on recess? They will work smart, they will go on recess. They just returned, and they've abandoned all of these things for long. And Nigerians started talking, civil society groups started hammering on them that, look, you guys have abandoned this electoral amendment bill for long. Work on this thing. If you heard Honorable Sam said earlier, they just quickly rushed into it yesterday and did what they had to do. And Nigerians, one aspect Nigerians were looking for was the electronic transmission of results. That, okay, this will even ease things. If we cannot change the entire electoral law, then let's amend that part so the election result will be transmitted electronically to the IRF. So Nigerians were keenly watching and looking forward to that, only for the Senate to do what they did yesterday, and that part was expunged, was taken away from the from the amendment. And Nigerians have been talking, what is going on here? What's wrong with the Senate? Why did they do this? And many people have been reacting this morning. That's why, because in the assembly, I was asking, do you support what some people are saying that, look, it's because we hack into the system. It's possible to hack into the system and change the result. That's why the Senate decided to soft pedal on that one and remove that aspect of it, while others are saying, what kind of rubbish talk is that? A majority of the people that have spoken this morning on the People's Assembly are saying what the Senate did is wrong, and it's because they know they will always have a way to rig themselves into the office, into the Senate, and that's why they are not putting that part in the in the electoral amendment bill. What's your own view this morning? We still have a few moments to wrap up this conversation this morning. I'm seeing your messages as well. I'm coming to them. I'm just taking the calls first. 0702 520 1007. 0705 507 1007. What's your view concerning what the Senate did yesterday, removing that part of electronic transmission of results to the IRF and passing the bill? Although Senate President, after all of the bashing that came through yesterday, he has started talking again. You know, one thing that is common about this present administration that we have in Nigeria, from the executive to this legislator, is that they know how to change mouth sharp. Whatever they say in the night, the next morning it can change. They will tell you they did, this is what, and in the morning they will tell you it is not again. So Senate President started talking again that no, we have not totally removed it. What we have just done is we are saying INEC can decide. If you say INEC can decide, so that means INEC can just continue to do what they are used to doing. But if you mandate if you make it mandatory, INEC can never decide. INEC will know that it is mandatory. It must be straight to the IRF portal after elections and after all the signing of the Form ECA. What's your own view this morning? 0702 520 1007. 0705 507 1007. Hello, good morning. Hello. Hello, good morning. Are you there? Hello, I can't hear you, but your line is, the call is going, but I can't, let me just cut it. Please, you can try to call me back again. 0702 520 1007. 0705 507 1007. Electronic transmission of results are not included in the bill passed yesterday. Is generating heat in Nigeria, and Nigerians have been talking. What's your own view this morning concerning that? Is what we're looking at in the People's Assembly this morning. All right, let me quickly take some messages before I take the next set of calls. And of course, this one says, good morning, sir. It says, Mr. Finest, God bless you for all you do. I just want to commend you because the topic you bring every morning is thought-provoking. I don't want to say anything. I'm angry with Nigerian system. I just say God bless the Finest. Your name is Olumide from Bodija. Thank you, Olumide. Hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning. Sorry.
Good morning. You say good morning, sorry. Which one is good morning, sorry? I don't understand. Or you made a mistake? Okay. Thank you. All right. Let me go. More messages. All right. This one says, good morning. My name is Benga Adibari from Ojo. I do not think we have a National Assembly. The president ones are just yes boys. They are Jagaban boys. How can you, in a democracy, be singing on your mandate we hail each time the president comes to the National Assembly? What does he say? I even wonder, the ones that call themselves opposition senators in the House, what do they also do? Do they also follow them to do all of this rubbish? I do not think we are ripe for democracy. If we say army should come now, people will say we are talking rubbish. No, don't say that. Even what you are saying now, you can't say it in the can you say it when the khaki boys were there? You can't say it. So freedom of expression is what makes people to believe that democracy is still the best. So let's keep thinking, let's keep praying that democracy will work. That's our prayer. We pray, we hope that it will work. Okay. All right, 0702-520-1007. Hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning, Honorable Dami.
Yes.
It's good to have you.
Thank you. Are we talking about our lawmakers that are yet to make law on state police? Are they the ones we are talking about? Do we have other?
Do you have another lawmakers at the national level?
I want to know.
This is your sarcasm. This is your sarcasm this morning.
It is only things that favors them. That's the only thing they do. When they wanted to change our national anthem, it took them how many days?
That one within 48 hours now. The thing was changed.
The number of months we've been begging, we've been pleading for state police. And now, which one did you bring again this morning?
Electronic transmission of resort.
My brother, Ejabolembe.
Kabolembe.
Ejabolembe.
Oh my God.
I owe Atignon like I used to say. I hope Atignon, the only thing we can use to talk is our vote. Let us all go out in mass and collect our voters' card. So that come next election, we'll vote in the right people. People that we know will listen to us. Not those that will sit in Abuja and will not even deliver our plight. They don't even know what we are going through. Maybe they know and they just try to keep quiet. We voted them there, but they are not doing anything. They are just they are just there to collect money. And the only thing they know how to do is to sing on your mandate we shall stand. Anytime Jagaban goes here, may God have mercy on us in this country. Thank you.
Thank you, Honorable Damilola. Thank you. God bless you. I mean, Nigerians are angry with the National Assembly. I just, in my mind, I just feel we can, if it is possible, when these people come home, these National Assembly members, when they return home, we can show them how displeased we are by showing them ourselves. I'm not saying you should stone them or throw them sachet water, no. But there are ways we can tell them that, look, you guys have messed things up. Since majority of Nigerians are believing that they are messing things up. But we will not tell them this thing. Do we have the balls to tell them? You will still see them and you'll be running after them. 0702-520-1007. Hello, good morning.
My brother, just to reply you, they even come home.
Okay, they don't come home.
Even when they come home, they know the set of people they see. Those of us that really need to see them, do they address us?
They will come home now. Election is coming. They will come home.
They will come home.
Will they vote in Abuja? They will vote here.
They will not give one say there. Okay, so matter. I hope they will not give one say there.
Yeah, that's what we should do now. That's what we should start. That's what the campaign we should start doing. That don't debate the Boko Sebe.
Yeah, that's the reason why some of us are starting shouting now. We can receive friends. It is well, my brother.
God bless you, my sister. Thank you. Nibuda there. Okay. 0702-520-1007, 0705-507-1007. All right, quickly before I disenfranchise you, this one says, good morning, Mr. Speaker. Always a very delight to listen to you every morning. Thank you. So my name is Bimbo from Ologweru. I think the National Assembly we have now are just very... You want me to use that word on radio? I will not. Thank God I saw it. Nigerians are angry. Okay. Anyway, Bimbo, thank you for your message. Thank you for your message. You went so abusive this morning. All right. And this one says, my name is Helen from Wisdom Estate along Olonda. I think the present National Assembly, they do not deserve a return to their position. Let's chase them out with our votes. And Nigerians should be wise. Just like the Honorable Dami always says, we should be wise. We should be wise. But I'm asking, are we wise? Dami just said something now, Dibo Ko Sebe. They will come again and make you to Dibo and Sebe. Will you think about all of the suffering they've given in the last 3-4 years? And you collect just 10K or 5K? Will that be okay for you? The 1K you collected in 2023, are you still spending it now? Let's think. Let's think. I'm starting a campaign on social media very soon. It's not against any candidate and it's not against any political party, but it's for us to be wise. It's for us to be wise. Nigerians don't behave as wise people as well. Because you will shout, you are suffering. You are suffering. Yeah. But when the election times come, the same person or the same party that you believe is making you suffer is where you still go and vote when they give you money. Can't you just look away from the money? Is it by force to collect money? If you want to sell something to me and I don't want to buy, I'm just thinking aloud. Yeah, I'm thinking aloud this morning. Let's learn to do the right thing. Okay, this one says, good morning, Mr. Speaker. God bless Melody FM. God bless you for this topic. Every morning is always the light on Melody FM. All right, thank you. And it says, you see the present set of National Assembly members, whether the green or red chambers, they are just a bunch of yes boys. They don't have anything to do. How can you, just like somebody said earlier, be singing on your mandate to serve when Tinubu comes calling? That tells you something, that they are all his boys. And whatever he wants, he gets. That is why each time he goes there with a loan request, they don't even think twice, they approve it. When are we going to have a better society? Wow. That's your question. I don't have the answer this morning. All right. Thank you. This one says, good morning, Mr. Speaker. My name is Adiola from New Road. I think the present leadership of the country is just a confused set of people. We do not have leaders. All we have are people who care about themselves. They do not care about the people. Otherwise, what does it take to transfer to transfer election results electronically? What does it take? It is a simple thing to do, but they will not do it, just like majority of your callers this morning have said. They will not do it because if they do, they will be like selling their own future into the wind, because they will never win, because they are used to rigging and buying themselves into power. But one day, monkey go market, you know, go return. That's your message this morning. Thank you so much. I appreciate your message. All right. And these other ones, this one says, these ones are the people that follow us on socials. Sharif Agubiadi says, good morning, thank you. Ogbeni Ademi Omokuri says, well done, good morning. Yeah, Sulaiman Sharif says, good morning, and kudos to everyone in the studio. Regarding the news, the Senate passes the electoral bill and rejects mandatory e-transmission of results. He said, my concern is why senators use the latest technology vehicles but are afraid of the latest technology elections materials. Our senators are blind man look our senators and blind man look alike. The day a blind man sees, the first thing he throws away is the stick that has helped him all his life. Oh deep. All right, thank you, Suleiman. Thank you for your message. Thank you for your message. Okay. All right, well, we are moving to away from the People's Assembly little by little this morning. All right, one thing that I know is Nigeria go better. But when is the question they always ask me each time I say Nigeria go better. But I know one day it will be. It will be. Okay, 0702-52. Can I take one or two more calls before I wrap up this conversation this morning? 0702-520-1007 and 0705-507-1007. Hello, good morning. Hello, good morning. Okay, that one didn't come through. All right, another message here just running through says, good morning, Mr. Speaker. The Senate, all of them, and the National Assembly members, all of them do not deserve to return to the Parliament because they are all a disgrace and they are all a disappointment to Nigerians. They do not deserve re-election and, of course, going back to the Senate. What have they done that you can point to since they got there about 3 years ago? Nothing. Nothing. And I think the Senate under Akpabio is the worst ever in the history of Nigeria. I do not fear any other opinion. That is my opinion. And that is the opinion of majority of Nigerians that believe that this Senate under Akpabio is the worst. I don't know what can change it. So your name is Malik from... is it Alabede? All right. Okay. All right. Okay. Thank you. And this one says, okay, my name is Rose from Mokola. The Senate can never do anything good because they are a bunch of irresponsible people. They are just there eating our money and doing things the wrong way. Name calling. You guys are angry with the Senate this morning. Anyway, thank you for your messages. Thank you for all your calls this morning. I appreciate it. Tomorrow, we will definitely be back. We will definitely be back again on the People's Assembly segment to deliberate on another important one. Yes, Bola will be here tomorrow to take you on the People's Assembly segment. Yes, don't forget one thing is certain. We must always talk. Why we talk every morning is for Nigeria to be better. And we will talk. And while we talk, things will change, I believe. And why things change, also try to change. Because the man in the mirror needs to change first before things can change in the society. We talk all of this now. When it comes to the election time, you will be asking for money before you vote. You'll be asking for money before you become a delegate. It starts from that being delegate that everything starts going wrong. When delegates are asking for money from the people who are aspirants, that's the beginning. Delegates should just go there, vote for the right candidate. If the right candidate knows that I have not paid money to any delegate before I emerge as the candidate of my party, then I do not pay money on election days for people to vote for me, he will make things work. But the man that pays you from the delegate level to the election level, he cannot do anything. He will recoup the money that he has used to settle you. And you know one thing? If he spent 200 million naira on election, including buying of forms, he will make it times 5, meaning he will make 1 billion first before he remembers you. So let's start thinking about it. 2027 is here. Let's be wise. Let's be wise. Again, let's be wise. I've said it 3 times. Thank you for being part of the People's Assembly this morning. God bless all of you. My name is Pretty. You call me the finest. Let's have a breather. When I return at the other side, we're celebrating those celebrating today. I have a couple of guys celebrating on this beautiful day, 5th day of February, celebrating their birthday. A million reasons to talk so that things will be better. Here is Power G and Niola. A million reasons. It is Melody 100.7 FM. The finest is here.
It's my day now. Not a reason, mercy. Baby me, don't love me. Million reasons, I'm keeping this feeling.
Let me, a million reasons, I'm keeping this feeling.
Don't let
over, cause you're walking over. Anytime I'm around you, wanna fling my arms all around you.
Your body soft, girl, but your mind is solid as a rock. See the reason in the party, make them love you don't stop. You don't mind to tell you this, as a matter of fact. When the party got you back, you know me never turn back.
Nothing like you drink it sweet like good day. Everything is everything, you never show me good day. Baby, not the way you show me love, not the way you give me love. From the bottom of my heart, I'm saying, oh shit, oh shit.
Baby me, oh love me, baby, and reasons. I'm keeping this feeling.
For me, let me, a million reasons. I'm keeping this feeling.
Love the station. Melody 100.7 FM.
Yeah.
Fresh out.
Celebrate life. One more year pandemic. Yeah. Happy birthday, I'm a friend. Yeah. One more year pandemic. Yeah. Go on a vibe. Give thanks for life. Next year we doing it again. Yeah. Happy birthday, I'm a friend. Yeah. One more year pandemic. Yeah. Go on a vibe. Give thanks for life. Next year we doing it again. Yeah. Happy birthday, I'm a friend. Yeah. One more year pandemic. Yeah.
Most definitely. Happy birthday to everyone celebrating today. Under the sound of my voice, if it is your birthday today, happy birthday. Let me begin with my guy, Olatunji Olanigo. That's one of my guys right there celebrating today. 5th February is his birthday. Happy birthday, Tunji. I wish you the very best of your celebration today. Happy birthday, Olatunji Olanigo. Yes, Tunji Olanigo is one of my guys. On the Command Day Secondary School, Dubai, Ibadan, Students Association platforms. Yes, CDSS, ISA, and I said to Olatunji, happy birthday to you. God bless your new age, Tunji Olanigo. That's my guy right there. Back in the day, from Fatih. That's why I was my guy. Happy birthday, Tunji. God bless your new age. Enjoy. On behalf of everyone here, Melody 100.7 FM, and everyone on the platform of CDSS, ISA, I say happy birthday to you, Tunji. Enjoy.
Next year we doing it again. Yeah. Happy birthday, I'm a friend. Yeah. One more year pandemic.
Also today, another person is celebrating today. Who is that celebrating?
Happy birthday, I'm a friend.
If you know Emperor Imoyosola Adetoro, then you definitely will know Empress. Empress, the wife of Imoyosola, is a year older today. Happy birthday, Empress.
One more year pandemic.
Yes, today is our birthday as well. Happy birthday, Empress. That's what I will call you, Empress Adetoro. God bless your new age, ma'am. Enjoy a beautiful ride of a new age. Celebrating today is a good one because happy birthday, the wife of Imoyosola Adetoro, Empress. God bless your new age. Enjoy your celebration. If it's your birthday today as well, we celebrate with you. I will say God bless your new age. Let's see if we can put a call through to these ones celebrating today so that we can be part of their celebration. But it's not easy to be alive these days. So when you see people alive, always celebrate them. You know that song? Celebrate me when I'm alive. Celebrate people when they are alive, not when they are gone. That's when you begin to do a committee of friends. When they are alive, you do not show them support. When they are dead, you begin to do committee of friends and you want to buy cow. My father will always say, it is what I eat when I'm on earth that I appreciate, not when I'm gone.
Next year we doing it again.
Let's check it out now.
Happy birthday, I'm a friend.
Okay.
One more year pandemic.
Happy birthday to all of So if it's your birthday, happy birthday as well. We're trying to get on to Empress Imoyo Solade Toro, the wife of Imoyo, Aaron Imoyo. She's not responding yet. So let's see. We keep trying because we must show love. Okay? So if it's your birthday today as well, happy birthday to you. We appreciate you. We celebrate with you today. Happy birthday.
One more year on them. Go on a vibe. Give thanks for life. Next year we doing it again.
Okay. Gradually hitting crescendo on the show today. Gradually hitting home stretch right here.
Give thanks for life.
Okay.
Next year we doing it again.
Give thanks for life so that next year we can do it all again. And that's what it is. Okay. So happy birthday to everyone celebrating. Today is the 5th day of February, the year 2026. All right. I put in a call through to all of these people celebrating today. Oh, they are sleeping. Emperor is not peak. Tunji is also not peak. Okay.
Next year we doing it again. Happy birthday, I'm a friend. One more year on them. Go on a vibe. Give thanks for life. Next year we do.
All right, let's keep giving thanks to life for the life that we've seen, we've received, all of the blessings we've received. Let's keep giving thanks because it's not easy.
Next year we doing it again.
If you're alive to see a brand new day, hello, good morning.
Good morning, sir.
Am I speaking to the Empress?
Yes, this is Empress Imoyo Sola Adetoru.
Yes, I'm calling you live from Melody FM, Ibadan.
Wow.
You're live on the radio. You're live on the radio. Happy birthday. How does it feel to be alive, Ekujuma?
Yes, sir.
Yes. Happy birthday. From all of us here at Melody 100.7 FM, we say happy birthday to you, Empress.
Thank you.
God bless your new age. Where is the party? Where is the party? Where is the party taking place? Happy birthday to you, Empress. God bless your new age.
Thank you. Amen.
On behalf of everyone here at Melody FM, we say God bless you. Enjoy your day, okay?
Thank you.
Enjoy the ride. Make sure you tell Emperor that the finance says she take you to El Dorado today. El Dorado.
All right. I will.
Okay, all right. Enjoy your day. God bless you.
Amen.
All right. Okay, let's begin to wrap things up this morning. Thank you so much for being part of the show right here with the finest. This is Melody Sunrise, Melody 100.7 FM. As I rise now, there'll be time for Oroilu. And when I'm done with Oroilu, when we're done with Oroilu, of course, Olureni will be coming through. You know that's how we do it back to back every time. And after Olureni, take you through Orita Melody. On behalf of the team here, my name is Pretty. You call me the finest, the nature's finest, DJ Pretty the finest. Until 6 p.m. when I come again on the cruise show for the Turn Up Thursday edition. Keep your head up, don't move it, don't touch it. The fun continues right here. Follow us on all socials, Melody 107 on all socials, Melody 100.7 on Facebook, on Instagram, on YouTube, on TikTok, and of course on X as well. And for me, on all platforms, at Pretty the finest, at Degoke. Until 6 p.m. Don't move it, don't touch it. More fun continues here. The finest is out, and I'll see you on the next one. Keep your head up, and I'm out.
One more year on them. Go on a vibe, give thanks for life. Next year we doing it again. Happy birthday, I'm a friend. One more year on them. Go on a vibe, give thanks for life. Next year we doing it again. Happy birthday, I'm a friend. One more year on them. More life to your cow day till the end. Real from me, I no pretend. Big birthday, bash. If I ever on the ground, take a splash. Give thanks for my life, oh gosh. Watch it, they make me go dip in at the stash. Drink and smoke, so we frost. Turn up
the sound box. Girl, them a bubble to the
100.7. 100.7. 100.7.
Melody.
100.7.
I love this station. Melody 100.7 FM. Melody FM 100.7.